Tonight on CTV News at 5, from power outages to messy roadways, the cleanup to a blast of winter is taking place around the region. Plus, it wasn't just shoppers out looking to score a deal through Boxing Day. Scammers were also on the prowl. Hannah Schmidt will have more on what to look out for. And it might be the end of a music era at Conestoga Mall. Sunrise Records is set to close its doors ahead of the new year. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. First at 5, freezing rain turned ice and snow, making for some dangerous conditions in and around Waterloo Region. Let's head outside to CTV's Alexandra Hollick now, who's been tracking the storm and everything with it. Alexandra, gosh, it looks cold out there. I understand you spoke with police about the messy roadways today.
That's right, Ashley. OPP are urging anyone to stay home and avoid traveling anywhere if possible, as conditions can change anytime depending on where you are. Now, this was the scene here on Highway 7 and 8 near New Hamburg earlier today, where OPP say multiple vehicles were in the ditch. Snow squall conditions are leading to poor visibility on the roads, and after last night's freezing rain, there may still be patches of ice under all that snow. Police say if you absolutely need to drive, do so slowly and safely.
It doesn't look very good. The weather continues to change. It's affecting visibility and the road conditions. You may encounter areas where there's near zero visibility and areas that have extremely icy conditions. With the heavy rainfall that we had the past few days, that's all frozen now under a blanket of snow, and it's making conditions pretty dangerous for drivers.
At 6, we'll dive more into the impacts of this latest storm, including flood warnings, flood watches, and hours-long power outages. Ashley.
CTV's Alexandra Hollick reporting live from outside our studios tonight. Thank you, Alexandra. And in these awful conditions, a very scary scene on Highway 7-8 this morning in Kitchener. Take a look at this. This video posted to social media shows a vehicle driving in the wrong direction on Highway 7-8. It happened early this morning near the Victoria and Wellington Street exit of the highway. It's unclear how the vehicle got on the highway or how long they were there. Like I said, a very serious situation, but there were no reports of any wrong-way vehicle crashes. In a world where scams are coming in from forms of text, calls, or emails, it can be overwhelming to know what's real and what's not. And as people look to take advantage of Boxing Week sales, officials are warning about scammers looking to take advantage of those in search of a bargain. The Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre says Canadians lost approximately $544 million in fraud scams. As of September, there were more than 22,000 fraud victims across the country. The Better Business Bureau says each year there's a spike in fraud during the holidays, especially those targeting shoppers who are looking for the best deals.
What we see a lot this time of year, watch out for those fake online stores. Scammers are always creating new and improved lookalike websites. So make sure that URL, you're really checking it. So the other thing to be careful this time of year as well are those phishing emails and texts. Okay, they're extremely common.
Ontario Provincial Police are also reminding the public to stay vigilant as online scams continue to rise, especially during the holiday season, adding that if a deal sounds too good to be true, it likely is. Some passengers living with a disability have been speaking out against WestJet and the weight restrictions it has placed on mobility aids. CTV's Alex Carpa reports.
Travel has always been a big part of Charisse Griffin's life. She's flown countless times with WestJet before and never had any issues. That is, up until this year. The airline's weight restriction policy for power wheelchairs has made flying much more difficult.
A lot of hassle. It's been frustrating and angry.
WestJet has a cap of 300 pounds for mobility aids on the vast majority of its aircraft. Griffin says this limit is a barrier for many power wheelchair users.
Majority of power wheelchairs like mine, are over 300 pounds.
Former MP Stephen Fletcher says he was told by an airline agent last February that they would not be able to carry his wheelchair on a flight from Winnipeg to Toronto due to its weight.
WestJet has invented a policy that discriminates.
Fletcher filed a regulatory complaint with the Canadian Transportation Agency. In a documented response, the airline said accessibility regulations allow it to refuse transport of heavier mobility aids. The document also states that power wheelchairs would, quote, jeopardize aircraft airworthiness.
That is a very serious thing to say, because if it's true, then we have an international crisis.
We reached out to WestJet to get a better explanation of their decision, but have not received a response. For Griffin, the message to the airline is simple: change the rule.
All I'm looking for is equal access so that I can fly on the same carrier that you can.
Griffin says flying is already difficult enough for her in the situation she is in, but says this rule makes it far more stressful and uncomfortable. Alex Carpa, CTV News, Winnipeg.
Turning now to our first look at weather, starting with the watches and warning. Lots to talk about tonight. As everyone I'm sure is aware, it has been a messy day out there. Snow, squall, and wind watches are still in effect. You can see the orange zone there. That is a little bit more significant. We're looking at 25 to 50 centimeters of snow possible and 70 to 90 kilometer-an-hour winds possible. That creates dangerous travel conditions. It is advised that you stay off the roads, and if you do have to head out, make sure you check with Ontario 511 to ensure the roads are clear and safe enough to get there. Yellow zones, you're looking at 5 centimeters of snow with blowing snow causing whiteout conditions in some areas and 70 to 90 kilometer-an-hour winds. Right now in Kitchener-Waterloo, it's -7 degrees, so it is a little bit chilly out there. Let's take a live look outside from Victoria Park this afternoon, and it does look certainly windy and a little bit wintry, but at least the flurries have stopped for the time being. Dave Pettit, our cameraman, bringing us this shot this evening. Thank you, Dave. It looks not too bad out there. The wind is deceiving, but it is definitely chilly. All right, as we head into our first break, here's what you need to know. Head over to the Odd tomorrow night. The KW Titans are back on home court against the Lake Erie Jackals. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. Tickets can be found online. Okay, from holiday parties to stress, the holidays can really take a toll on our health. And here to talk about what we can do for our holiday health is Sherry Torkis, author and pharmacist. Sherry, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, as we mentioned, it is a hard time for a lot of folks, not just with cold and flus, but for stress, mental health. A lot can take a toll on our bodies.
So you want to be prepared because there are a lot of things that happen this time of year. And we're going to start off talking about sore throats because whether you're at parties, you're talking, you're singing, maybe you get dry throat, sore throat from irritation, but also viruses and bacteria. There's a lot of bugs circulating right now. So of course, staying hydrated, lots of water, gargling with salt water will give you temporary relief. But if you have a sore throat that could represent the beginning of a viral or bacterial infection, it's important to take action at that first sign. So I brought with me a gargle that you can find in the pharmacy. This is called betadine, and it's active against both viruses and bacteria, which are the two main causes. In fact, viruses account for, I think it's around 80% of sore throats.
Oh, wow.
And if you catch it early, it can help make the difference of whether you're going to suffer for weeks or whether you can nip it in the bud.
Okay.
So this is a gargle for 9 and above. There's also a betadine sore throat spray. You can use that frequently throughout the day, and that does give you relief. It also helps fight bad breath. So that's a side benefit.
Yes.
And then while we're talking about viruses, something that can also be very effective is the Sambucol, which is a black elderberry extract. It's antiviral. It helps soothe the sore throat, so it helps to address the symptoms. And they also have these day-night capsules. So if you think you have a cold or a flu and you're looking for something that can help you to get better faster, that can help with the congestion, the aches, the fever, help you feel better. And then there's also an ingredient in the nighttime capsule so that you can get a better night rest.
Of course. And now something that can cause a sore throat is dry air. So dry eyes, also dry throats. It can all be a symptom of dry air.
Absolutely. This time of year when it's cold outside, we have our heaters running. That indoor air gets really dry. You know, you wake up, it's hard to swallow, your throat, your eyes, everything feels dry. So running a humidifier, add vital moisture to that air, because in the winter months, the air can be as dry as the Sahara Desert, which is crazy. Makes it easier to swallow. If you have a cough, that can also help. If you have dry eyes, which I am a dry eye sufferer, you can look for this in pharmacies. parties. It's by Bausch & Lomb. It's called Soothe. And this is a lubricating eye drop that contains hyaluronic acid, which a lot of ladies, we put that on our skin.
Absolutely.
It's a good moisturizer. So you get long-lasting relief, and it is safe for contact lens wearers. It's preservative-free. So you can see how the applicator works to apply those to your eyes. Use them again frequently. And think about, too, if you're on your screen a lot or watching TV, we don't blink as much when we're staring.
Of course.
When you reduce your blinking, you're not cleaning your eyes with those
That makes
fluids,
sense.
they get more dry. So think about that.
Now, stress, of course, is a big factor in our holiday health SOS team here. Let's talk about what we can do to help unwind, maybe this week between Christmas and New Year's. Perfect time to maybe have a minute or two to yourself.
Right, taking a deep breath, going for a walk, relaxation, yoga, meditation, all those things help for sure. A lot of people will reach out to me and say, okay, I try those things, but I still feel stressed. So a few things that you can look for that can help take the edge off that stress. Magnesium is very calming, relaxing. This is also a really good supplement that can be taken on an occasional basis or regularly if you're under a lot of stress. It's called Relora. It's by Now. What this contains is magnolia and philodendron, and it's actually been shown in studies to help lower cortisol levels, which is your stress hormone. It also helps your body, it supports your body during stress, helps to take the edge off the stress, but it's not addictive. It's not going to make you feel drowsy or knocked out. So I really like that. A little bit of essential oils. There's essential oil blends. There's also creams that you can rub on your temples, and they give you the aromatherapy benefits as well.
Fantastic. And lastly, we've got some digestion health help as well, because if you're like me, you may have overindulged one or two times over the last week or so, and I'm still feeling full.
It's hard to say no, right? And we go to parties and there's buffets and we're eating different foods, maybe rich foods. So holiday heartburn is a real common issue. So this is what I would suggest. Before you start your festive meal or you go to a party, take a good quality digestive enzyme. This one here, Digest Gold, contains enzymes that work throughout the digestive tract, help with the proteins, the carbohydrates, the fats. So take that at the beginning of the meal, and then also at the end of your meal or even during your meal. I love kombucha. Kombucha it's very good for digestion. You've got the probiotic, prebiotic benefits, and then think about ginger tea, make your own ginger ale, or these gingins, which are great to aid digestion and help you to feel better after that meal.
There you go. Perfect holiday SOS tips from Sherry. Thank you so much for being here. And
Thanks for having me. Happy New Year to you.
And here's what you need to know. Grab your book and head over to TWV Social tomorrow night from 7 to 9 for Books and Brews. The event happens on the last Tuesday of every month. Stay with us. More news coming up.
Holiday set decoration provided by Royal City Nursery.
Welcome back. Well, it's time for your full weather forecast, and it's starting to clear up out there a little bit. It was certainly a lot messier out there all day today and into last night. We had that rainfall that started to freeze over by 7 a.m. this morning. Now, that started to create ice, and then the flurries really kicked in. Let's take a look outside back at Victoria Park tonight. You can see those flurries have subsided slightly, but it is still very wet out there. You can see a little bit of snowfall in the background there, but it isn't coming down nearly as hard as it was. This is, again, Victoria Park in Kitchener. Beautiful shot, Dave. Thank you for doing this one for us tonight. You certainly can get out there, but if you do, make sure you bundle up. That wind chill is going to continue to feel cooler and cooler as the evening hours continue on. All right, let's take a look at our weather boards. We've got a lot to talk about tonight, starting with some watches in snow squall and wind form. In the orange there is zones where you can expect between 25 and 50 centimeters of snow and wind gusts of around 70 to 90 kilometers an hour. That creates very dangerous driving conditions, just conditions in general. Make sure you are checking on your neighbors, and if you are out on the roads, take your time, pack your patience, headlights on, and be safe. In the yellow zones, similar conditions, but not as intense. 5 centimeters is expected through the night with blowing snow, 70 to 90 kilometers an hour. So still very dangerous conditions. Right now we're seeing wind gusts in Waterloo, in Kitchener-Waterloo rather, at 58 kilometers an hour. So it has dipped down. It's expected to go down to around 47 by midnight and into 40 kilometers an hour by tomorrow. So it will still be quite windy. Looking at our futurecast, this is the band of precipitation that's causing all of these issues to continue overnight. Now that is going to sort of linger and hover over the region over the next few days, but it's not going to produce as much precipitation as that we saw in the last 24 hours or so. Looking at temperatures, wind chill, it's feeling closer to -16 right now, so very chilly out there with the wind. As I mentioned earlier, you're going to want to bundle up because tonight it's not going to get any better. -10 is expected for your overnight low, feeling closer to -20, 50 to 80 km/h wind gusts in most areas of southern Ontario. Tomorrow, similar conditions, but less flurry activity. We will still see flurries, but only around 2 to 4 centimeters, and wind chill still feeling quite cold around that -20 mark. It can be worse though. Back in the 2000s, it was -20.8 as a daytime low. So we are certainly right in the middle there, feeling a lot better. Looking at our first at 5 forecast, starting in Waterloo Region, of course, our New Year's Eve celebrations, it's going to be a cold one. You're going to want to bundle up. Definitely have those toques around. -6 for your New Year's Day, -7. Okay, let's take a look at what's trending. Team Canada will be back on the ice this evening at the World Junior Hockey Championship, looking for a third straight win to start the tournament.
Page, got a slap pass it back of Anders McKenna, looks back across, they score!
Team Canada is coming off a 2-0 overtime victory over Latvia on Saturday. That win avenged a shootout loss to Latvia in last year's tournament. Puck drop for tonight's game against Denmark is set for 8:30 p.m. Oh man, I know I'll be watching. It's been an awesome tournament so far. All right, well, the Ontario SPCA is celebrating a major milestone. The organization says it met its Home for the Holidays adoption campaign goal, helping more than 500 animals to find homes across the province. The campaign, which ran from December 1st to 24th, focused on finding families for animals of all ages, including senior pets. The SPCA says 688 animals found homes. And here's what you need to know. Looking for a New Year's Eve activity for the kids? Why not head over to the Glow Slime Party at Mini Playtime in Kitchener? The cast of Frozen will also be making an appearance. There are a few different time slots, but you must register online in order to get one.
Bounce 99.5 has the music you just can't quit. Home of Bounce Mornings with Angie Hill and Sarge. KW's Bounce 99.5. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app.
In tonight's Digital Dive, our online team has the latest on this blast of winter weather striking southern Ontario. From snow events declared in some local municipalities and what that means for your community, to driving conditions and, of course, the cleanup of the storm as it continues, our online team has you covered. Just scan the QR code in the corner of your screen or go to ctvnewskitchener.ca. Okay, let's take a look at the final 5 stories we're following today. As we head into the new year, a new poll shows the federal Liberals and Conservatives are in a dead heat for voter support. According to the Leeson tracking survey, of 1,000 Canadians, Liberals gained 1% support to 39%, and the Conservatives are down 1% to 37%. Despite the 2-point gap, the margin of error is just over 3%, which means the two parties are in a statistical tie. The federal NDP dropped 1 point to 11%. Prime Minister Mark Carney's approval rating was 56%. With the new year just a few days away, some very brave swimmers are planning to ring in 2026 with a polar plunge. And researchers are taking a closer look at the potential impacts of cold water exposure.
The biggest evidence really is for muscle improvement and athletic recovery after a hard workout. So if that's your goal, cold water exposure does seem to have evidence for it. There also is increasing interest on the impacts of cold water exposure on mood and insulin sensitivity. And that is still yet to be proven.
The research team at NIA Health examined the health effects of cold plunges. The findings indicate cold exposure has a strong correlation with supporting athletic recovery. They're also advising anyone participating in a cold plunge to make sure they have the ability to warm up immediately afterwards. Many music lovers in Waterloo will need to find a new store to browse CDs and vinyls come the new year. Sunrise Records in Conestoga Mall is closing for good on December 31st. Staff say they don't know much about the reason why their doors are closing, but believe it has to do with lease negotiations with the mall. Now shoppers will be forced to visit the closest stores in Cambridge Centre or Stone Road Mall in Guelph. Waterloo's store was full with customers taking in the last 2 days for a visit.
Partly a sad feeling because there's not many places where you can go to see, like, flip through all your movies that you can watch on the weekend, or flip through new music that's coming out, or go and talk to people you don't know and recommend music to each other. Everything's on our phone now, so it's whatever you just get recommended by the algorithm, and there's not much thought into it, whereas you come here and it's all you discovering new stuff.
Coming up at 6, CTV's Karis Mapp will hear from a few of the store's employees to learn more about the decision behind the closure. New data is out suggesting that coffee drinkers across Canada might be dishing out more money to make a fresh cup of joe. Stats Canada says Canadian shoppers paid almost 28% more for coffee at grocery stores in November compared to last year. Experts say the blame could go to things like climate change, crop diseases, and even drought. All right, this is the big one for us. Finally for us tonight, big congratulations go out to our very own Alexandra Pinto and her husband Matt, who welcomed a healthy baby boy just in time for Christmas. Dad Matt says Theo and Mom are doing well, and we just here at CTV are so excited for little Theo. Welcome to the world. Can't wait to get you on the anchor desk in just a few years. That is adorable indeed. Well, that is our time. Thank you for watching. We'll have more local news at 6 with Tony Grace. First, here's CTV National News.